Hello everyone, welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're going to get you clarity on what your person may not be telling you at this time. So is there something that they're hesitating to say? What are they holding back? So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. It is so great to have you here. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as everyone who is part of the Live Tarot family. If you haven't joined us, make sure you do hit that subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss future readings, and make sure you get active in the comment section. Not only do I love to hear from you, and I try to respond to as many comments as I can, but this is a really safe and loving, nurturing space for everyone to also support one another. So before I get into your card choices, I also want to remind you that this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate, so just take what does and leave the rest. However, if you feel that you are at a point where you really need a personal reading because you want to know what's going on in your unique journey, you may be feeling really emotionally overwhelmed, spent, heartbroken, and you need final clarity so you can make a decision for yourself. Or you may be at a point where you have walked away from a relationship in the past that has not worked for you, and now you want clarity on who is your actual true love, who is the person that you are going to be meeting. So we can do a really beautiful reading on that so that you know, how will you meet them? What will they be like? How will you know who they are? What is their personality? What is possibly their zodiac sign? So all of that we can cover in the live reading experience with me, which is just the best thing I do because I get to meet with you live on video call, and we can answer all of these questions and more together there in real time. So if you'd like to check that out, make sure you do go to livetarot.com/readings. All right, so let's get right into your card choices. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate. So for group number 1, we have inspiration. Be prepared as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So this is a pick of fairy reading. So we have 3 fairies here for you. Second fairy is hope. Hope is always there, even if you can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. And fairy number 3 is protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. So go ahead and select your group and we will get started with the fairy of inspiration. All right, group number 1 that chose the fairy of inspiration. Let's find out what your person is not telling you at this time. What are they holding back? We have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of pain or heartbreak that your person is holding back from telling you about at this time. Something has definitely pierced their heart. As you can see here, if you see this person, wow, they're standing behind this kind of wall of thorns. Okay, they're standing behind a wall of thorns. We have these 3 arrows that have pierced their heart. And we have them crying tears of blood. Okay, so this is a very sad energy coming through. I feel like your person is somebody, if we look at that rose in their heart, it shows you that they are very romantic. This person has a very romantic heart. It has layers of complexity to it, as you see in these kind of, beautiful layers within the rose. But this person has a very romantic heart that feels pain very deeply. Okay, so something's happened here. Maybe something's happened between the two of you that has caused them a tremendous amount of pain. They're feeling very, very delicate right now. Like they feel like there's been a lot of stinging. I'm getting the energy of like stinging thorns, just a lot of pain that they are going through right now. They may be crying. They may be, really kind of hiding out from the world, and they may have certain tears, that are overflowing within them, but they don't want anybody to know that. That's why we're seeing that kind of like tears of blood. It shows how deeply they are feeling this pain. For some of you, this may mean that there's been some sort of a separation at this time, something that has happened that has really pierced their heart. And so they are a little bit coming through very much as a closed off energy right now, almost like I've been hurt so much, I need to do something to protect myself emotionally. Wow, 10 of Swords. Okay, so this person is really obsessing over whatever has happened here. And I feel like maybe with that Swords energy, there's been a lot of words. It's feeling very heavy around the idea of words and thoughts that have been communicated that may have been very hurtful, words that have been said that are very hurtful. This person, like I said, they may come across as somebody who is tough on the outside, but they use that as some form of protection. I mean, the fact that we're getting the 3 and the 10 together really does tell us that when this person is very hurt, when this person is feeling that pain of heartbreak, feeling that piercing in their heart, they go into their head and they think about these things again and again. This is somebody who doesn't have, it's not easy for them to separate themselves emotionally or mentally from things that have very hurt them. They're not able to compartmentalize anything. They're not able to kind of like, how some people, they can turn their attention somewhere else. Like they can do other things that distract them. This person is not like that. If you see all of these, look at all these pins that are being put into this person's head. This is how this person feels right now. They feel very, very stressed about whatever has gone on between the two of you. They don't know how to express their pain. Okay, so what they're not telling you is that they're really devastated by whatever is happening right now. They don't know how to explain it to you. They're in they may be acting like everything is okay, but inside they're incredibly stressed. Again, whatever happened between the two of you seems to be playing out in their mind over and over again. So like I said, this person is not able to easily distract themselves. This is somebody who definitely obsesses over things that have hurt them, and they play out the images, the words that were spoken, everything that happened between you again and again. For some of you, I feel like you may even have exchanged some sort of messages, text messages, something here that they are also reading over and over again. I'm getting that energy. Take it as it resonates, that there may have been some sort of messages that were exchanged between the two of you that you can't take back. Like once you press the send, you can't delete them. And that's the other thing that this person is reading over and over again, and it's making them feel like they have these like 10 pins coming into their brain. They don't know how to find relief. This person definitely doesn't have a great coping mechanism. Okay, when they're hurt, they're incredibly hurt, and they don't know how to self-soothe. Like they tend to be more of a self-punishing persona, right? Like they just punish themselves by reading things again and again, or they punish themselves by reliving the argument or the fight or whatever caused them pain. They don't know how to soothe themselves out of it. So right now, this person may be silent. This person may be very withdrawn. They may not be able to at all verbalize their pain at this time. What else are they not telling you? Six of Pentacles. Okay, so the other thing they're not telling you is that they understand that maybe something has happened here that has been very painful for both of you because there was something that they couldn't offer you that they wanted to. Okay, this person very much wanted to make you an offer. Six of Pentacles. They wanted it to be real. They wanted to reciprocate. Okay, they wanted to be able to, if you look at this teacup, look at the scales on it, right? This is about balance. This is about not wanting to just keep taking or receiving, but knowing that it has to be both, right? That the scale being on the teapot here, and the teapot putting this liquid into one person's cup while the other person is waiting here, they realize that they made you wait for a long time. Okay, so something may have happened here where maybe there were obstacles, there were things that they're going through, or each of you had things in your life that kept you from equally reciprocating or being able to truly come together with an equal amount of give and take. Maybe you felt that you were waiting. This person right here, I feel like there's an energy here of your person understanding that maybe they made you wait too long, or they made you feel like they couldn't offer you what you really needed or wanted, and then time just got away from them. And so that may have led to some sort of a painful separation here. But they also realize, and what they're not telling you is that even though they may be very devastated by this, they also understand if you have had to pull away. They also understand that if you have pulled away, it is as a consequence, a result of the fact that you were not getting your needs met in some way. Like this person could not offer you that. They were making you wait. And that waiting may have just gotten really, really long. Now, for others of you, I feel like it could be flipped, where I feel like for some of you, you were the one who may have had to make this person wait, and this person couldn't wait anymore. And so they have left the situation or stepped back from the situation because they are devastated by the fact that they gave a lot and did not receive in return. It could be either one. For some of you, you're mirroring each other, right? So you feel like you gave a lot and you didn't get in return, or they have felt the same way. But there's definitely something here where it's like they're not, if they're the ones who made you wait, if they're the ones who never actually came through with giving you a real relationship, a real commitment, I feel like, they're now kind of like seeing the consequences of that, because they kept making you wait. You kept giving and giving, and they were not able to offer you the kind of commitment that they know they should have. So there's something here about this person also feeling a bit more like sorry for themselves, even though they may have been the one who didn't offer what they should have. So I feel like for some of you, this person is, what they're not telling you is that, yes, for some of you, they're not telling you the fact that they need to take responsibility for the fact that they may not have been able to offer you what you need or what you deserve. But for some of you, this person is kind of playing the victim a little bit, because even though they know that they couldn't give you what you deserved, they're the ones who are now hurt and devastated, right? So take that as it resonates. For some of you, I do feel that that is the case. Like this person is not telling you that they know that they should have stepped up. So for some of you, this person is wallowing in their own kind of like victimhood. They're saying, well, I'm the one who's suffering because, I really wanted to be with you and now I can't be with you. But they may not be actually saying the part of, well, that's because it was my own doing, right? The Chariot. So this is why I'm saying it's like they are not telling you that the reasons why, truly why they are not moving forward with this. So I do feel very strongly that they know, and you know, that this relationship needed to move forward, but was not happening. And they are not telling you, for many of you, I feel like they're not telling you the exact reasons why. You may know something, okay? You may know something about it, but there's something more that is not being said here. So there's a reason why with the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, that it is a third party, right? For some of you, you already know openly that it's a third party situation, and that is why they're not able to offer you this equal relationship, the attention, the love, the care that you need, and that is why they're not able to move forward. But I feel like for others of you, even if that is the case, there's still something more to that. Okay, there's something deeper there that they are not saying. So can you please, let me just get some clarity. Please clarify why they're not able to move forward. Why are they not able to move forward? Four of Cups. Okay, so they're very emotionally shut down. Something here has emotionally shut them down. And for some of you, it is that third party. Something going on with the third party is very miserable. It doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It could be, but it could be anything that is causing this emotional shutdown. So I feel like your person, they're not telling you how emotionally kind of stunted they are at this time, how emotionally shut down they feel at this time. And the more emotionally shut down they feel, the more they are not able to move forward. So what they're not telling you the deeper reasons behind that emotional shutdown. They may be trying to act like everything's okay if you guys are in communication, but something is really bringing their emotions down. Okay, something is bothering them to the extent where they're not able to give you what you really want and deserve. And with this divine timing, I'm telling you, for some of you, this person is not telling you that it's going to take a long time for them to be free to be with you or to commit to you. And for others of you, I feel like they're also not telling you that they may never actually be able to commit to you. They may never be able to move forward with you with that Chariot's energy. And them knowing this is something that they have bottled up deep down inside with this Four of Cups. Okay, so take it as it resonates. I really feel for many of you, this person, there's a delay. There's a delay and they don't want to tell you that, hey, it's going to take me longer to resolve my issues, whether it's third party or not. Either way, they are not telling you that there's something here that is holding them back. Okay, that is holding them back from moving forward in this connection. And this timing may be a lot longer. See, we're getting commitment. So I do feel and let go of control issues. So I feel like for some of you, this person just, even if it's not a third party, I feel like for some of you, this person just is not ready to commit and doesn't want to say it. Okay. So for those of you who are not in a third party situation, this person just cannot, like they have some sort of issue here within them about needing to control the situation. They are not wanting a commitment. Okay, and they cannot say it to you. And I feel like the thing here is that they are really attracted to you. Okay, they're very attracted to you. There might be a lot of passion. There might be a lot of chemistry here between the two of you. There might be a lot of very like romantic energy, but they're not telling you that that is all that they can handle right now. That is all that they want in their life right now. Just the chemistry, just the energy, just the romance, but they are not able to give a commitment. So for some of you, I feel like if you have stepped away from this because they have not been able to step up to a commitment, they might be saying, well, I'm heartbroken right now because I miss you so much. But even underneath that heartbreak is still that like, I want you in my life, but I can't commit to you. Okay, so this is something that I feel Spirit really wants you to know, that this person right now, they're in some phase of their life where they need to control that. Okay, where it's really something that they just cannot commit to at this time. So let's go ahead and get some specific messages of what they're not telling you. And if you could take a moment to give this video a like and a sub, I would really appreciate it. It literally helps me to support my family. It's absolutely free to use. So thank you so much. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. Okay, so yeah, this person I think struggles. I think they struggle with who they are, what they want. This trying to find a place for myself in the world with this commitment energy can also show that they have also not been that great with committing to other things in their life, right? Like they may not be right now the greatest in their career. They may not be the greatest in their finances. This is kind of like a I'm finding myself kind of energy. So that may be another reason why they're not committing as well. I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Three of that 10 of swords, 3 of wands, all of that, 3 of swords, sorry, all of that is about, you know, being insecure about themselves, not being ready to commit to something bigger than themselves, right? I really do feel for some of you, this lack of commitment is also a lack of commitment in many other aspects of their life. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. So see, they know this. They know that you guys have a very, very powerful bond. They know that you have tremendous chemistry. That's why I'm saying, that's why they don't want to let go of you, but they don't know how to tell you. They're not saying that right now. They can only have either a casual relationship or a, you know, friends with benefits kind of relationship, or just kind of like a dating situation. You are my best friend, and I cherished our friendship above all others. So for some of you, this could have started out as a very, really, really powerful friendship, right? And this person also doesn't want to tell you that they can't be more than friends, or like I said just right now, friends with benefits. So that's the energy that I'm getting here, of them not wanting to say that they're just not capable of saying yes to a commitment at this time. Okay. It's, you know, it can change in the future because we are getting free will and choice, right? So, but I feel like that's the other thing that you want to think about, is that why is this situation based on their choosing, right? It should be a mutual choice. It shouldn't be about them choosing alone, right? There should be a discussion here. You can't have one person controlling the situation. So that's another thing to think about in terms of what they're not saying, is that they're kind of, you know, exerting their final, you know, their final word is their word. And that's why I'm saying for some of you, be careful, because they may be kind of putting that or blanketing that in this, I'm so hurt, I'm so lost without you, I'm so heartbroken, I'm so stressed, you're not with me. But it's like they want you there as their best friend, maybe even their lover, but not more in terms of a committed relationship. So there is definitely a fifth dimension aspect here where there is a strong connection, but what they're not telling you is that they're not ready for that full-on commitment at this time. So I'm going to leave you there. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can visit livetarot.com/readings. Also read the letter that I wrote to you there at the top of the page. That's just from my heart to you. And my reading menu is underneath that. You can also check out all of the magical things that we offer at livetarot.com, which include the oracle decks that I used in this reading. And in this one, it is the Twin Flame Oracle and the Twin Flames in Separation messages. These are great for at home when you need answers to your most urgent questions. You can also order the beautiful manifestation piece, the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is so wonderful, so specific, very like, you know, catered to you and to help you manifest new love or to unite or reunite with that special person. So you can go to livetarot.com, check out everything. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. Group number 2 that chose this beautiful Hope Fairy. Let's take a look at what are they not telling you. What is your person not saying at this time? We have Page of Wands. So I feel like they are watching you from a distance right now. Okay, look at, we have this person here with a magnifying glass, and we see them looking through it, and you see that eye magnified. Okay, so they're they are watching you from a distance at this time. They may be trying to find out more about you. Okay, they may be trying to feel where you're at, because they want to initiate some sort of communication with this Page of Wands energy. They do feel very passionate towards you. Okay, they're very highly attracted to you. I feel that they feel that you are very beautiful or good looking. There's a sense of like either handsome, beautiful, good looking kind of energy. There's something about you that they want to continue to look at. Like you have caught their attention, you have caught their gaze. And there's something about you that they cannot look away from. So whether they are watching, they're, trying to get to know you on social media, or they already know you, but they're trying, you may not know if they're interested in you. Or if you guys are already, in some sort of, you have some sort of interaction, maybe you are getting to know each other. It doesn't matter what the situation is. This person wants more. They want to see you more. They want to experience more of you. They want to get to know more of you. So their attention is on you. You have their attention, and the more that they are learning about you, the more they are seeing you, the more they like what they see. Okay, the more it is opening within them some sort of very, very passionate, very like alluring, they're feeling this passion because you have some sense of allure. Something about you is very attractive to this person. It's kind of like you are their type, if that makes sense. Like you are exactly the type of person that they are very attracted to. There's a sense of wonder. There's a sense of observation. There's a sense of curiosity. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting from this. I think it's a toucan. There's a sense of curiosity. There's a sense of captivation. Like you captivate their attention. And again, there's this hungry for more kind of energy coming through. So, they may not be saying this to you, right? Because it might be a bit embarrassing at this time, or they might be a bit shy about that. They don't want to put all their cards on the table right away. But look at this beautiful sun's energy. Beautiful. Okay, so they see amazing things within you. What a beautiful combination of that, like, you captivating their attention, and the attention that they seek, and the attention that they are seeking from you is also your approval. With the sun's energy, it's like I feel like this person, in the same way that they are looking at you, they want you to look at them, although they may not be fully showing themselves to you right here. If you see this person, you see that they're holding a bird up to their face. So you see how you can only see that one eye. And I find that interesting because that is the same thing here, is that all you can really see is the one eye on each of these figures. So this tells me that there is a part of them that is very, very focused on you, but then there's also something that they're hiding from you. So it's almost like they are watching, observing, wanting to get to know you while still hiding themselves and not fully revealing themselves. Okay, so this person wants your approval. They want to reveal themselves to you, but it might be a little bit at a time. It might not be that they are willing to open up right away, that they're willing to reveal everything about themselves. It's going to take them time. They tend to wear a little bit of a mask, because I feel that they have a hard time trusting. I also feel we're getting a lot of these birds flying around, as well as this bird in front of this person's face. So that tells me that this person highly also values their freedom, and they're not somebody who lightly gets into a relationship. It takes a lot for this person to say, hey, I think I really want to be with you. I think I see this going somewhere. I feel this person really is in some phase of their life for now that is all about kind of flying free, like these birds that you see on these cards. They like the freedom. However, you have really attracted their attention. So now it's almost like it's a bit of a dilemma, because while they really do like their freedom and they're not willing to open up so easily or quickly to anybody, you have piqued their curiosity, their fascination. There's something that they're so attracted to you that now they're trying to figure out what is it that they want to do next. So they may not be saying this, like all of these thoughts and feelings and this chemistry and excitement is like whirring through their mind, but they may not be telling you this. 8 of Wands. Okay, so wow. Okay, this is fast moving energy. Look at this. If you look at this person, she's literally being carried away by these 8 umbrellas, right? She's literally being swept away, right, through the air. So I feel like probably this person would like nothing more than to jump into something with you. Like they would like nothing more than to be carried away, but I think they hold themselves back. It's like their instinct, their emotions will say, hey, let's just throw caution to the wind. Let's jump right in. Let's get carried away. It's okay. I trust where this is going. I don't mind, flying, like flying towards this, right? Like I don't mind being swept away, but I feel like they need a bit more experience with you. They need to know you more. They need to be closer to you. They need to get to know you at a deeper level before they can really allow themselves to be swept away into this. So I feel like they're fighting their urge, like they're fighting their desire to just throw caution to the wind and say, you know what, I'm just going to open my heart. I'm going to let this be what it is. I'm going to let myself be vulnerable to this. I don't need to hide myself anymore. I feel like they have a desire to be like that, but they're not quite there yet. Like, it's like, it's going to take a bit more for this person to come out of their shell. It's going to take a bit more of this person trusting you, knowing you, talking to you more, connecting with you more. And then I feel like when they do that, you might find this connection moving forward very quickly. See, surrender the idea that you can fix someone. So this is probably why. Like, I feel like this person, the reason why they hide themselves is, and the reason why you're seeing like them kind of only like that one eye looking out at you, whereas the other eye is kind of obscured. Like it's kind of like they're hiding behind something. Here they're hiding behind the magnifying glass. Here they're hiding behind the bird. And that, I think, comes from their experience in the past where they have felt that people kept criticizing them. People want to fix them. People want to change them. People have asked them to behave differently, to do things differently. So I think that that is part of the reason why they are very hesitant, okay? It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So it's interesting because you see this figure sitting here and this figure is looking out into the distance, but they have this look on their face where you can tell that they are concerned, okay? It's almost like they're concerned that somebody's going to attack them. Somebody's going to do something startling. It's almost like they're on guard. Like, look, they have this bow, this kind of like bag of bows, and they have their bow and arrow ready. Okay, they have their bow and arrow ready to defend themselves. So I feel like this person can definitely be somewhat defensive because they've had to be defensive in the past, and they also feel that in the relationships in the past were with this 8 of Wands where they've gotten into it faster. They regretted it because when they jumped into something and they let themselves be carried away by their emotions and their passion with that Wands energy, ultimately people wanted to change them. People told them what to do. People criticized them, or people didn't take them or accept them as they are. And so they became defensive. Okay, that's what that bow and arrow energy, very defensive energy coming from them. Yeah, see, so this person has learned to kind of, not get carried away with their expression of love, desire, or interest until they feel that it is safe to do so. See, you're ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So this person, in terms of what they're not telling you, is that they do want to express their interest in you. They maybe not be saying it right now, but they want to express to you when they feel safe and comfortable how much they adore you, how attracted to you that they they are, how much like you have stirred like a new form of passion within them that they have not been able to fully express yet because of their, you know, past experiences. But I feel like it's only a matter of time. See, it's only a matter of them having more heart-to-heart conversations with you. See, this person is going to need more connection, more emotional connection, more talking, more connecting with you to come to a point where they can finally say the things that they do want to say to you. This is why, like I said, they're very interested in being in your world, seeing your, again, with that magnifying glass, that looking through the magnifying glass. I feel like they want to be part of your world. They want to see through your world. They want to see what you are seeing, what you are experiencing, what your world is like. It's really interesting energy. So the more curious they are about you, the more they want to talk to you and connect with you. And the more they talk and connect with you, the more comfortable they will become in telling you what they want to feel. Because see, I do feel that their past experiences have led to a lot of anxiety for them. Okay, so this may be somebody who has dealt with some sort of depression in the past, some sort of anxiety or bad or low self-esteem, and a lot of like self-criticism that they took on from other people trying to criticize them, from other people trying to change them. And I feel like for a certain amount of time, they kind of fell for that. They used to fall for this in the past. They used to be like, well, oh, if this person is criticizing me, is it true? Is there something wrong with me? And I feel like as they kind of went down that rabbit hole, it really might have affected their mental health. It might have affected their physical health. Like, you know, they may have, you know, gotten into like some sort of anxiety, depression, or, you know, chronic pain kind of issues. And then they finally got to a point where they realized, wait a second, it's not me. It's those people who were doing that, like who were, you know, making me feel like something was wrong with me, like I needed to be fixed somehow. And that's wrong. So I feel like they understood that. They got to a point where they understood that. But now that is why with that Eight of Wands, they don't let themselves get carried away. So what would they say to you? Let's see. What is being left unsaid? What are they not saying that we can now put into words? So I'd appreciate if you could take a second right now to give this video a like and a sub if you haven't already. It's absolutely free to you, but it literally helps me support my family. So thank you for your support. I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. See, that's the thing. So this is why it's like they're watching you, right? This is why they're trying to figure out what's going on here. You know, like, because they're confused about like the pacing of this. Okay, they want to tell you that they are so fascinated, intrigued by you, attracted to you. They want to tell you these things, but they're confused about how to pace it. When is the right time? How should they say it? Should they say it? Will it, you know, do they feel safe enough? They don't want to end up in this, not that you would criticize them, but they don't know that, right? Like, I feel like this person tends to trust, or in the past has trusted people sooner than they should have in the past. And they thought, oh no, this person's going to be safe. Like, this person's fine. Like, they mean well. But ultimately something would go wrong, and they realized that those first impressions were not true. So now they take their time. So I do feel that in terms of what they're not telling you or saying is that there's a pacing or there's a timing around them feeling more and more comfortable. And I think it's going to depend on these heart-to-heart conversations. So I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? Okay, so again, you see how this person, like, timing is important for this person. They don't jump into things fast. They want you to think about them. They want to think about you. They want each of you to reflect upon, you know, what is being offered here, what is being said here, what is being done here between the two of you. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. So this is, take this one as it resonates as a special message for those of you who, you know, there may have been something here where you are not happy with the way this person has expressed or not expressed themselves, right? And you may have lost faith in whether they were interested, if they were truly wanting to move forward with you, if they truly saw a future or see a future with you, right? So I feel like for some of you, this may have been very slow, and you may have felt that this person is not interested, like they don't want to be with you. And so that's a regret that they have, because you are still in their heart, but they feel like maybe you don't really have any faith in them. Maybe they didn't really act fast enough for you, you know, like they just didn't express enough interest to keep your interest. So see, that's the other thing they're not telling you. They see tremendous potential with you in the future. And that is another reason why they may be pacing themselves. Okay, they see tremendous potential for where this relationship can go. And so they don't want to rush into it. And so that's why they might be taking their time. They might be like really being very observant, right? And it's funny because I feel like some of this like very highly observational energy from your person really does come from their fear of being criticized, their fear of what they have experienced in the past. So now like they're going to look at it, they're going to look at everything very closely before they give their heart away, because see, they do want to have a fresh start. I feel like they see a beautiful opportunity in this connection, in this relationship. They know that you have something here that is valuable. There's something here that you can build upon. There's a new opportunity. And they are also looking for this opportunity to release the past. That's important for them, because this person definitely has been burned in the past. And so they don't want to they don't want to get their hopes up that this opportunity with you is that new start they're looking for, because they don't want to be disappointed again. Yeah. So they've had to compromise a lot in the past, and they're kind of tired of doing that. Of course, every relationship is going to have mutual understanding and compromises, but this person really does. One thing that they haven't told you or are not saying is that they felt that they've compromised too much in the past. They've maybe let people take advantage of them too much in the past. So maybe they're coming across as a bit rigid right now, but they're doing that in order to really protect their heart. That is why they may be a little bit stubborn or a little bit slow, or very kind of like, very vigilant, watching all the time and not as expressive. But I feel like through these heart-to-heart conversations, they're definitely working their way forward. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. And I would love it if you would go to livetarot.com/readings and read the letter that I wrote to you at the top of that page. It's just from me to you. And if you wanted a reading with me, my menu is underneath that. You can also take a look at all of the magical goods that we offer there. You can take a look at the Twin Flame Oracle and the Twin Flames in Separation messages. These are the two that I've created and used in this reading. They are great problem solvers for giving you specific action steps, as well as specific answers to the questions that you have at home. You can also order the beautiful Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is a highly personalized manifesting tool. You can use it to manifest new love, union, or reunion with that special person. So go ahead and make sure to check all of that out at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. All right, group number 3 that chose the Protection Fairy. Let's see what your person is not saying at this time. What are they not telling you? Wow. Okay, so they are having some very deep feelings for you that they are resisting actually sharing with you at this time. This is an interesting energy because I feel like this is kind of like a twinning, mirroring energy. So I feel like, you may be feeling certain things and they are too. And there is definitely a synchronicity there between what you are feeling and what they are feeling. Okay, so there's definitely a sense of a twinning energy, a mirroring energy. If you see, look at this, there's two beautiful, they look like hearts, but they're kind of like these flowers, and look how they're intertwining there. See how they're like intertwining with each other, even though they're two separate flowers here? And then within that, this figure is standing inside this, what looks like a plant. So it's like a blossoming energy. Okay, something is blossoming. This connection between the two of you is coming out from this beautiful plant here. It's like something that is growing and blossoming. And it is something that is intertwining. So I feel like there's something here about your person being very much wanting to or fantasizing about intertwining your lives, right? Like, how can we join our lives? They feel like they would love to see that. So I feel like for some of you, this might be a long distance relationship, although it doesn't have to be. But I do feel for some of you, there is an energy here of your person feeling that they're distant from you at this time in some way, and them fantasizing and not telling you about the fantasies that they are having about what it would be like if your lives could be more connected, if you could be in the same place, if there was some way to bring your both of your worlds together. Now, for others of you, I feel like this intertwining of your lives may also be your person fantasizing about getting out of a third-party situation so they can be with you, them feeling that right now your lives may not be crossing or connecting, or your lives are very disconnected right now because of obstacles that might be in the way, whether they're distance, third parties, romantic or otherwise. So there is a longing. Okay, this person is not telling you right now that they may be suffering with some sort of a longing energy about wishing that the two of you could be closer together, wishing that the two of you could see each other or be able to commingle your experience. So there's definitely a pain around some sort of disconnection that this person is feeling, but it doesn't have to do with you. It has to do with the circumstances and the life situation around this connection, right? So they may not be telling you that it is concerning them, that it is like painful to them, that it's starting to bother them more and more. Ace of Cups, see? Wow. So this is the reason why. So if you feel that right now there's some sort of a disconnect where you guys cannot be either in the same place for whatever the reason is, there's something here about them becoming more and more invested in having a new beginning with you, seeing the possibilities with that Ace of Cups. And that's probably why they're feeling so much pain around this Two of Cups, right? So I feel like it's almost like this energy of like, they don't want to tell you because they don't want to get their hopes up and your hopes up. Because there's something here that needs to be resolved. There's some sort of a block here that needs to be released. And I feel like that's what this pent-up energy is here. If you see this person, their eyes are closed, which tells us they really don't know what's going on, right? Like, it's like they can't see right now where this new beginning is gonna come from. Okay, all they know is that they desire for the release of it. Okay, so something in this pot. So I feel like what this pot represents is whatever is the situation that is blocking the two of you from having this new Ace of Cups beginning. And what your person right now, because their eyes are closed, they're not seeing the path. All they know is that they desire for whatever is in this, for the love, the potential, everything that's in this pot to be released. And that's the butterfly, which is transformation, right? What they truly desire is a transformation in their life in a way that you can be part of their life and they can be part of yours. It's almost like this energy of like, I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't even see the path, my eyes are closed in the sense that I just see darkness around me. I don't know how we're going to make this happen, but I want it. Look at my desire. And that desire for transformation and for a breakthrough is abundant, and it's coming out. See? So it's like, that's probably what also they don't want to tell you. They don't have a plan. Okay, so if you're looking for some sort of a resolution right now that this person will take the lead and they will resolve something, I don't feel with those eyes closed that they have a plan. And I think that's what they're afraid to tell you. They're afraid to tell you that right now they don't see the path forward for the two of you. As much as they desire you, as much as they want it, as much as they're, just dreaming of this new beginning, their eyes are closed to not knowing how it's going to happen. Okay, they don't have the perception. They don't have the path forward right now. And so that might be what they are afraid to say to you at this time. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So they do feel that things are moving forward very slowly at this time. So even as they may be trying to resolve any kind of blocks or things that may not be helping the two of you to move forward, they also are afraid to tell you that there are certain things in their life right now that they need to focus on that have to do with the material world. And they're not seeing progress in that. Either they're not getting the money they want, or they're not getting paid what they deserve to get paid in their in their career relationship, like wherever they are in terms of their job. Either they're in a job that they're unhappy in, or they're just not where they wish to be in their material world. They're also afraid of any kind of financial or material losses that might be coming towards them at this time, and they may not be wanting to tell you that. There's a little bit of an energy of shame or embarrassment around the fact that they just feel that their material life is a bit at a standstill. If you look at this horse, it's really not moving. It has its head down. It's looking disappointed, right? The horse doesn't look thrilled. It doesn't look like it's, looking towards the future. It's actually looking down at the ground instead of looking at what lays ahead. So this is why I feel like your person doesn't want to tell you that. They might be feeling down. They're looking down at the ground. They're not able to see the path forward. And it's the same kind of energy as these closed eyes, right? Here the eyes are closed and they are also looking down. If you look at where is the person kind of, where would they be looking if they open their eyes? Down. Okay, same thing, this horse, where is this horse looking? Down. Now the person sitting on top of the horse is looking forward. So I feel like while this person, they themselves may want to look forward, they themselves may want to move this relationship forward, but they're sitting in a situation that is a bit of a dead end right now, that is not going anywhere. So now it's like they don't want to tell you that maybe they don't have the guts to get off this horse, whether that's a third party, whether that's long distance, whatever it is. They don't have the guts to tell you that they need to get off this horse because this horse is going nowhere. So, and that's also a fear I think they have. I think they're afraid that if they get off that horse, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, it's not, that horse isn't going to really move forward. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like the other thing they also want you to know, or they, are not telling you, but maybe they are telling you through certain subtle signs. They might be saying it indirectly through, being a little bit vague, but I think that they're also feeling the weight of expectations of other people on their shoulders. And that is something that they are also kind of rebelling against. So this person they don't want to say this to you, but they don't do well with pressure or expectation. And I'm not saying that you are putting pressure or expectation, but I feel like if somebody did, or whoever has put pressure or expectations on this person, they don't take well to that. Like they don't respond with grace under pressure. This is somebody who will lash out and get stressed when they feel pressure. Everybody has a different personality, right? Everybody has a different capacity for how they can manage expectation, how they can manage stress. So I feel like this person is somebody who doesn't manage that very well. And that is why they tend to sit on the horse that's going nowhere, because getting off that horse is stressful. Because then that means that you're going to have to walk on your own. Even though this support is getting you nowhere, you're still afraid to walk on your own. You're afraid to make the journey on foot by yourself. And so I feel like when this person feels expectations to do so, they kind of dig in their heels even more and just kind of stand there like the way that horse is standing there. See? So I feel like this person very much wants success. Okay, they very much do. You're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So yes, they do want success, but I feel like part of what they also don't tell you is maybe they're not doing enough to be successful. And I don't mean just successful in their work or in money, but in all aspects of their life. Like they want this relationship to work out as well. Like to me, this success is all encompassing. It's about the love that they share with you, the connection they want with you, the relationship they want, the fresh start that they want, but also any kind of success in the material world. So all of that is all about them wanting to step into that, them wanting it to work out with you and in their life. But where is I feel like they don't want to tell you that sometimes they don't feel motivated to do so. There's a fear of moving forward because what if I fail? What if this doesn't work out? What if you don't want me? What if I make steps forward, but it doesn't work out? So this is why this person may be giving you kind of detached energy, okay? Detached energy at this time, because I feel like they very much love being with you, okay? Being with you is very blissful, is very relaxing to them. You are their kind of honeymoon escape. Like I feel like being with you is their escape from a highly stressful and pressured world. So you are their escape from their tension. You know, loving you, being with you, connecting with you, talking to you is this person's kind of escape into the fantasy of bliss. But that also doesn't come for free. And I feel like they realize this, they know this, but what they don't want to say is that they don't know how to come out of this kind of very more like a passionate day-to-day existence into something that's more. Okay, so this honeymoon period may be like the exciting period that you guys have gone through or are going through, but this also has to then, you know, I think your person understands that this also is leading to more of this Two of Cups energy where, you know, they want, like, it's not just about escaping into your arms. It's about building a life with you, intertwining, like here, you know, intersecting your lives. If you're just a side escape, that's not intersecting your lives. And so this is why I feel like they haven't been telling you that they've been, you know, why they've been acting a bit detached. So this person may be acting a bit withdrawn or detached from you because, you know, they want very much to have this, but their eyes may not be open to the steps that need to be taken. So it's like the desire is there, but they act detached because they're a little bit stuck in that I'm looking down on the ground, like I'm closing my eyes. Maybe I don't have what it takes to do what needs to do in order to merge our lives, in order to have this amazing abundance. Like these butterflies here are about all of your dreams coming true, about the transformation that could happen when these two lives, your two lives, intersect. So let's see what they would say to you. Like what are they specifically not saying? What are their actual words? And I'd appreciate if you could take a moment to give this video a like and a sub. I would so appreciate it because it's free to you, but it literally helps me support my family. So wow, these all just fell out, so we will take them. You were my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. Okay, so yeah, this person may not have been able to tell you what is holding them back. Okay, even though you are their sanctuary with that Two of Cups, even though you are mirroring them, you guys have this bond. You're each other's sanctuary, but yet they have not been able to fully open up with their words. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I'm so sorry, see? So there's some sort of like maybe for some of you, there's some sort of like this person too little, too late kind of energy. They were not able to move forward with that horse, you know, kind of like that dead end energy. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. So yeah, there's definitely a slower moving energy here. This person may not have been able to, you know, really gain some momentum in this relationship, right? Like the desire was there, but the actions in a timely manner, right? Like not late action, so late that now it's like everybody's moved on, right? Like you need to act when the time is ripe. And I feel like for many of you, this person may not have done that because of this very kind of detached energy here. So yeah, I think this person does suffer from a little bit of low vibration, low energy. I do feel that while they have tremendous potential for this success, while they may talk like they want this success, I feel like they don't want to tell you that sometimes they lack the energy, inspiration, or motivation to really pursue that success, right? Like they may be somebody who gets discouraged easily and gives up easily in some way, whether that is in their relationships as well as in their material world and in their material life. And I think that's like a truth about them that they don't want to talk about or tell anybody, that they kind of struggle with. See, they struggle with motivating themselves, or they struggle with the inspiration to reach their big goals. So they may have like a big talk, like they may talk big and say, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to. But when it comes to actually taking action on it, they well, that horse, you know, like that is their challenge, that is their struggle, to actually back up their words with real action. And you may also be seeing that in this connection as well. Yeah, so they really want to create something. Okay, so the desire for creativity, the desire for inspiration. It's funny because this is the exact card for motivating and inspiring yourself. See? Inspiration, productivity, creation, bring out the greatness within. And that's exactly what this person needs. They need to bring out the greatness that is within them. You may have seen this greatness. You may have seen the tremendous potential that's in this person, but we can't do the work for them, right? Like they need to see this for themselves. And when they do, that is when you will see a different vibe, a different energy. That is when they will be able to express themselves. They'll be able to tell you, hey, this is what I struggle with. This is why my life feels a bit dead end. I have big goals. I want our relationship to succeed. I want to be successful in other ways in life. I want you to be proud of me, but I do struggle with the inspiration, the motivation to actually go out there and take action. Okay, so I will leave you with that. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or even if you don't want to at this time, I still recommend you go to livetarot.com/readings and at least read the letter that I wrote to you at the top of the page there. That's just my message from my heart to yours. And then underneath that, my menu is there if you feel like you are ready for a private reading. You can also order the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. So this is the Twin Flame Oracle, and this is the Twin Flames and Separation Oracle. These are really great problem solvers at home when you need immediate answers and action steps to whatever you are facing in terms of getting clarity around this connection. You can also order the highly personalized, beautiful manifesting piece, the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace. This is used to either call in new love, or unite or reunite with that special person. So we have a lot of beautiful, magical things at livetarot.com. So make sure you go there and check that out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.